The donut graph is a very popular graph in infographics design. Let's go ahead and learn how we can turn our pie graph into a donut graph. As you can see, I have my selection tool selected, so I'm going to come over here and select my pie graph. Now let's go up to the Object menu and select the command Ungroup. When this message shows up, go ahead and select Yes. Now let's go ahead and deselect. Come over here to your toolbox to your rectangle tool. Click, hold your mouse, then release, and select your ellipse tool. Come up here and make sure your ellipse has a non-fill. And as for the stroke, give it any color of stroke, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure it does have a stroke, and then come over here to your stroke weight and increase the stroke weight to about 5 points. Now let's come here to the center of our graph. Click, hold down Shift and Alt key. Drag out to create a circle from the center and make it the same size as the graph, about this much. Release your mouse, then your keyboard. Now come again to the center of your graph, click, hold down Shift and Alt key, and drag out to create a circle from the center, make it about this big. Release your mouse, then your keyboard. Come over here, pick up your selection tool and deselect. Now we want to select these two circles we just created. Pay attention that these circles do not have a fill, but they have a stroke. So to select them, we're going to hover over the stroke and then use our selection tool and click. So let's select this first circle. With my selection tool, hovering over the stroke, click. Then hold down my Shift key, go to the stroke of the other circle, and click. Now release your Shift key. Right-click with your mouse and select the command Make Compound Path. Now let's go ahead and deselect. Now what we need to do is with our selection tool, we want to select all these objects, these two circles and the graph with them. So go ahead, click and drag out this dotted line box to include all of these objects, then release your mouse. They're all selected now. Right-click and select the command Make Clipping Mask. And as you can see, you have now turned your pie graph into a donut graph. Very beautiful and very popular in infographics design.